Gerry Fardoe is originally from Flin Flon, but lives in Edmonton now and joins me. Well, hello, Gerry.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What inspired you to write this song?
Well, it was, just everything that's been going on at Flin Flon with the fires, and yeah, it's just been a very emotional time. A buddy of mine, we were talking about it, and he kind of came up with the idea for the Helpless, um, and kind of went from there. So it's based on a Neil Young song, helpless, 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 and kind of use that as the kind of the theme for the song.
Have you been watching closely what's been happening in Flin Flon and the surrounding area?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Too closely. Um, I'm guessing, like everybody else, I was checking, Facebook posts and 20 times a day at least.
Yeah. And how are you feeling seeing what's happening back in your hometown?
Yeah, it's a lot of mixed emotions. I mean, I'm glad that it's mostly over. I mean, there's still a lot of hotspots that are not allowing people back yet. That probably could be another week, or I don't know how long. But it's good that that the fire is mostly out, I think.
Yeah. Because you have property in the area.
Yeah, I got a cabin. It's a remote cabin, boat access only. So it's I think if the fire had kind of come through that area, they wouldn't have been able to really do much about it. Fortunately, it didn't. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Your song Feeling Helpless. How long did it take you to write that song?
I started working on it like right maybe the day after the fires were kind of starting in Flin Flon, but I couldn't come up with a theme for it. And then, like I said, my buddy John kind of came up with that, and then it still took about another 7 or 8 days to write it and kind of get it right. I mean, I did probably 50 different versions of it to get it so that I was feeling comfortable.
Yeah, and so you're not a singer or a songwriter yourself. You actually write stories and poems. So how were you
Yeah.
able to get this into a song?
Yeah, I mean, I do sing a little bit, and I'm just working on that. But you're right. I mean, there's all kinds of different programs out there that can assist you. Um, there's GarageBand and AI Song and audio editor, and I used for that song. I used three different programs to kind of try different things, different techniques, and then I ended up editing together a couple different parts that I was comfortable with.
And the end result is very touching, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
You've posted it online. I mean, what's your reaction to what people are saying about it on social media?
Oh, very humbling. I just, I wasn't sure if I wasn't originally going to do that, and I just had sent it out to some friends and my family, and that was going to be kind of the end of it. And then a couple people kind of convinced me to post it online. I mean, it's a sensitive thing because there's a lot of houses were lost, and a lot of people's, are devastated by this. And I wasn't sure if I was hitting the right note with it. I mean, it helped me to write it, but I just didn't want to upset people.
Yeah, and you have family and friends who were displaced by the fire, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've got a sister that still lives there. Number of cousins, friends, and I mean, they were all evacuated. Number of friends that lost houses. Yeah, so it's been really, really hard.
Are you planning on going back to Flin Flon anytime soon?
Well, I'm hoping to. I mean, they're still not letting residents in, and I think there's going to be extra requirements for people that have remote cabins. So, yeah, I was. I am planning on going, but whether that will, it could be still a month away. I don't know.
I understand too that this isn't the first song that you've written about Flin Flon. Tell me more about the other songs that you've written about your
Yeah,
hometown.
I've written about three or four other songs about Flin Flon. Um, one of them that they have a local music fest, Blueberry Jam. So I've got a song about that. I've got one about. I mean, it's about Flin Flon, but it's more about hometown friends. Yeah, and what's the other one? I got another one about leaving. Flin Flon was actually very. I was gonna post it because I didn't write it for about the fire, but it was about leaving my hometown,
Mhm.
and the words actually are very applicable to, I'm sure, how a lot of people would have felt, when they were told to evacuate.
Why do you love writing about Flin Flon?
Uh it was a great place to grow up. It's a great place to live. I love going back there to visit. I think anybody who's from Flin Flon, it really, really touches you. Um, there's something about the country and the water, and I don't know. It's a special place.
Now, when people hear your song "Feeling Helpless," I mean, what do you want them to think about? How do you want them to feel?
Yeah, I think it is feeling helpless, but I also think, like at the end of the song, it's even though the words are feeling helpless, I think it's inspiring in some ways. It's even writing the song for me was part of that process, and it, as awful as this situation is, and it was and is, I think it really has brought people together.
Well, Gerry, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me and for sharing the song because a lot of people did comment on it and said they were moved by it. So thank you so much, Gerry.
All right, well, thank you.
There's a town in northern Manitoba, surrounded by the water and wild. Its residents 500 miles away, hoping and praying for a rainy day. It didn't care what they thought as it rampaged across the land, leaving those who loved it distraught, wishing they could give a helping hand. Feeling helpless, feeling helpless. There's nothing they can do. Feeling helpless, yeah, feeling helpless. 'Cause there's nothing they can do. It's not just a place where they live, it's a part of who they are. It's got so much more to give, this northern land of theirs. Feeling helpless, yeah, feeling helpless. There's nothing they can do. Feeling helpless, yeah, feeling helpless. 'Cause there's nothing they can do. There's a town in northern Manitoba, surrounded by the water and wild. Its residents 500 miles 'cause there's nothing they